What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000, back in the place to be. And finally, the MMO hopper has come to TERA. Let's get it on. Now, I'm starting this video off a little bit different than I normally do. I'm starting this video off at the very last boss of a dungeon that we're just about to fight him right now. And this will give you an idea of what you will be doing in TERA, what the combat is like, and kind of show you how crazy this game is. Because most people come to play TERA for big monsters and crazy action combat. So I can't think of a better way to start the video off than fighting the last leader of a dungeon. So we should be 1 or 2 rooms away. So once we get out of this dungeon, I'll kind of explain some of the more intricate aspects of TERA. But for now, let's just get it on. This is my level 50 Lancer. I'm in a group with priests, 2 brawlers, and a slayer, I believe. But you can clearly tell this game is not tuned for the power level of everyone in this game right now. You know, there's been a lot of power creep in this game since all these new classes have been introduced, so Brawler is definitely one of them. So, here is the last leader of this dungeon here. I'm going to go ahead, dash in. I'm going to hit Q1, and then hit with my R. Now you're like, what the heck are you talking about, FG? This game is all about combos. And if you do play this game, a lot of your combos will be based on the spacebar. I would recommend making sure all of your abilities are on... Hold on, you trying to come after me? Let me get out of this red so I don't look like a noob. I would recommend putting all of your abilities on actual buttons and trying not to rely on the spacebar that much. There's a few abilities I still have on spacebar, but not many. So this guy, I definitely have his attention. So I'll block that, hit him with a counter. I'll just try to keep aggro here. Like, all the brawlers are also tanks, but I'm kind of the truest tank. I'm gonna use my big... Oh, hold up. Let's get out of this. Oh, God! Let's just block then. We have lost a few people so far. This dungeon has been super easy, but this boss is making sure people play correctly, huh? Are you a gear? Oh! I'm about to get one-shotted. I'm just gonna go in pure defense mode. Can I, I'm not gonna be able to res anybody. Let's just try to keep everybody. Let's just try to keep his aggro here. He's down to 51%. If you play this correctly, you can definitely do this without heals. I just gotta be very careful. I'm kind of over blocking right now. Normally I'm a little bit more reckless with my attacks, but I'm just over blocking. Letting my DPS do their work. Our priest is back up. That's good. Alright, he's on the ground. Let's do some DPS. I'll do a... There's an ability, basically I call it Sunder Armor, but it's not called Sunder Armor. But I'm going to put some Sunders on the enemy here. Stacks up to 3. Let's just keep his attention. Block. Okay, maybe not. Alright. Let's go ahead and rope him up. Rope him up one more time. That stuns them. It normally will pull an enemy towards you, but if it's a big boss, it'll just stun them. So very useful to use as a Lancer. Just gonna keep this guy's attention. He's gonna be running after me here in a second. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get out of this in time. Let's just block. Run into space. Hit him with that cord, stuns him, as you can see. Gives my DPS a little bit more time. Block that, counter it. He's about to fall down, I believe. Nope. Block that, counter. Block that, didn't need to. He's on the ground, that's going to be GG! See you later, sucker. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to leave the dungeon. I'm not gonna really worry about all the loot and whatnot. So that is TERA at its finest. Really big bosses, insane combat, but what else about TERA? What else is going on in this game? First, before I show you the other parts of the game, let's kind of show you what I was doing in that combat scenario there. So I have a couple of dashes. Lancers are pretty straightforward. I have a dash there. My main DPS combo is Q, Q1, and then I have a jump there. I can go backwards. I can hit you with my chain, which pulls you forward. Keep in mind, when it's a big boss, all it does is stun, but when it's little mobs like this, it actually pulls them towards you. And that's really it. I have a few different abilities that are kind of like, you know, emergency buttons to press. But for the most part, that's what my general combat consists of. Either doing a DPS combo like that, or taunting mobs that are around me, buffing my teammates, shielding my team. Really cool thing about Lancer is that any of my allies that are behind me while I'm doing this, they take reduced damage. So it really feels like you are protecting your teammates when you play a Lancer. But that's really it as far as what I do in combat is concerned. So let's talk about the actual MMO part of the game. Now, the theme of TERA, since this game is a little bit older, the theme is about rushing you to max level. And a couple of ways they do this is relic weapons. So as you level through the game, you get access to relic weapons. Now, what these are is, you kill any mob in the game, doesn't matter what it is, any mob can drop relic shards. You collect a certain amount of relic shards, and you can combine those to make a relic weapon. You need no crafting ability, you don't need to go anywhere, it's right here in this little UI screen, which, immersion, but whatever. You collect all those shards and you make a relic weapon, and this is best in slot gear. Keep in mind the theme of TERA, rush you to max level. So you will periodically get these relic weapons, which are, like I said, best in slot. You can enchant them, you can put a ton of enhancements on it, and it is a really, really powerful weapon to rush you through killing mobs and rush you to max level. So that's one part. Now, if you want in TERA, you can do standard questing where you go to quest hubs, you collect all the exclamation points, and then you go out. That is the slowest way to level in TERA. So they have devised a thing called Vanguard request. Now what this is basically a UI teleport system rush you to max level contraption. Now, as you can see, I have a story quest here. So I can immediately go to the story quest if I want to. I have a general quest here. So let's say, for example, actually I'm gonna show you that in a second. If I wanna run a dungeon, I can instantly press quick matching right here. If I wanna do PvP, I can instantly find a group right here. This screen basically, I hate to say dumb, I guess it does. It does dumb down the game. Basically, you use this screen to do everything you need to do to get to max level. That's it. You don't need to go into the world. You don't need to explore. You use this screen. It's updated as you level. So this will always take you to a place in the game where you should be. So take a look at this. Eliminate the Naga Leviathans. Have to kill 5 of them. I'll get these as rewards along with this experience points. But where are they? I don't know where they are, FG. Press the teleport button. So you press the teleport button, and that screen automatically takes you to where those mobs are. Keep in mind the theme. I'm going to keep repeating this. Rush you to max level is what this game is all about. So, waiting for the loading screen. Here we are. Almost there, 98%. What is this? Really? The load screens are usually really fast. This is out of the ordinary for sure. Very much out of the ordinary. What is going on? Am I getting like disconnected? It must be like on a different continent or something like that, so it's requiring a little bit longer to load. So in the meantime, I'll tell you a story about loading screens. Oh, never mind. I'll tell you the story anyway, because we have to go over to this area over here. My frames are dropping like crazy because I'm loading in, but the frames are usually pretty good on here. So I'll tell you a story about loading screens as we go to those Leviathans. The reason why loading screens aren't accurate, because it takes more processing power to make it accurate, and it makes the loading times longer. So that's why you'll see like a bar that'll like go a little bit, it'll stop, and then it'll go a little bit more. It's only because it takes a lot of processing power to make it accurate, which makes the loading screens longer, so it's not worth it. The more you know. So I just used that Vanguard screen, and here I am. Oh, you little scumbags. You know who I am. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this madness. The only bad part about Lancers is they don't really have a lot of AoE ability, but they're fantastic soloers. Absolutely fantastic soloers. Alright, so you see that Naga Leviathan over there, and there I am. Bam! All I had to do was press H, click on what I wanted to do, and it automatically teleported me to the place I wanted to go. So that's kind of what this game is all about, rushing you to max level. Now, what is there to do once you hit max level? Well, it's all about raiding in dungeons and getting gear and doing PvP. That's pretty much, that's kind of the MMO staple, so I'm not going to knock TERA for that. But keep that in mind if you do decide to play this game, is that the MMO parts of the game don't really come into fruition in this game. It's pretty much over. You're not going to see anybody. I mean, you might. I'm not going to say you're never going to see anyone. You'll probably see people out in the open world, mostly because they're using these Vanguard teleports to be there. So you'll see people in the open world, but they're only doing quests and moving on. They're really not interacting with the world anymore. And that's kind of unfortunate because the combat in TERA is fantastic. The world is awesome. The graphics are pretty cool. My little character is... Oh, you little... My character, I think, is pretty awesome. Take care of you. But yeah, so the MMO parts of TERA are pretty much over at this point. If you are looking for a game that is all about raiding, all about in-game dungeons, that has a fantastic combat system, TERA still might be for you. Or if you're one of those people that are like, you know what, I don't want to play the whole, I don't want to do all that questing. I just want to get to max level because that's where I think the game begins. TERA is also the game for you. You will have to level a little bit, but you'll get there very, very fast. Like I said, my character is level 51. Takes no time at all. There are always tons of XP potions out there that you can get for like, if you go to like the TERA's Reddit, destination, you can get codes that you can enter on your account to get you free items, free potions, free mounts, all kinds of stuff. So definitely keep that in mind. Last but not least, I told you what TERA is all about. There's one thing that TERA is, besides action combat, besides huge monsters, besides pretty good graphics, it's a dress-up simulator. So let's change to that. Let's put a little backpack on, a guitar. There are a ton of outfits in TERA. How about this? How about a maid outfit? How about a big bear outfit? I mean, how about this little, what is this, a cape? Got a cape on my bear. What else is out here? That's a little risque. Double click that. Oh, you don't double click, you just single click. Womp womp. I was turning them on and turning them off. So TERA is a dress-up simulator hardcore. So if you really like to collect tons and tons of, how do I take this mask off? I don't want this on anymore. How do I turn this off? Dang it! Well, I guess we're going to stick with a penguin head from here on out. If you want to play a game where it's all about dress up, it's all about crazy, crazy cosmetics, TERA's for you. So keep that in mind. You rush to max level. Very easy game to level in. Amazing combat. Great graphics. Lots and lots of cosmetics. And I'm sure the rating is awesome. You know, judging by the regular dungeon bosses, I'm quite sure that once you get into raids, it's just as awesome. So keep that in mind. That's my opinion of TERA. I do like the game. It's not necessarily for me. I like the meat in between the beginning of the game and the end of the game. And there really is no meat left in TERA. It's all about the beginning and the end. That's not for me. I like being level 20 with leather armor and a rusty sword. I kind of like that feeling. So anyway, that is TERA. I still highly recommend it if those caveats don't offend you in any way. I don't know why I used the word offended. But anyway, that's it. My name is FG3000. Hope you enjoyed the video of TERA. Clear all. There you go. Now I see. So hold on. Let's give you a cowboy mask with a gas mask. Is that what that is? Clear that off. That's pretty cool. Like a ninja mask. Oh, look at this. Headphones. I need to go back to outfits here. A little cape there. What is this? Whatever. Go back to schoolgirl. Oh, hello. Pretty awesome. So anyway, that's TERA. My name is FG3000. Hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, I'll see you in the next MMO Hopper. I think we will be looking at Dragon's Nest. I'm pretty sure will be the next video, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, I'm out.